Hello! Welcome to our first video of the second anniversary. Today we will be saying goodbye to the Prelude event and see what's in store for us. Let's start off with the sleep session. Okay. I kind of hoped to get another slumbering session just to see more Quaxley, potentially. However, we got dozing. Okay, let's see. So I also used another luck incense and another, I think it was a grubbing incense. Ooh. Okay, a new sleep style for Floragato. Nice. Hooray! That puts us at another finished Dex entry, or Dex, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, we have a new feature. So funny thing. Someone from Velocity Raptor's Discord actually showed how to get not a full screen, like a widescreen shot of the entire game using your phone if you have an Android. And I just found out about it like a week ago, and now they have this, which is really cool. Let's give it a try. Okay, not necessarily interested in sharing all that information. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Anyway, we have a Steelix. That's a very rare Pokemon to see. I do have an Onyx that I caught back then on Top Hollow that has Very Finding S, and at level 50 it has speed up sub skill. It could be great, especially if I decide to evolve it, but I don't know if I want to. It's not super amazing. It's good, and Onyx is rare, but I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have cats. We have a rock snake. We have a Crocalor. A Butterfree. That's another fairly rare Pokemon, at least for me. And a Palmy. Okay, 10 spawns overall. This should give us a nice amount of Dream Shards. Now, okay, we have a Hungry Sprigatito, and that's it. No Quaxleys today. And given that we finished all of our tasks last time, I think I'll just catch this one with the premium biscuit and call it a day. Lots of bundles. Nice. Okay, And we have a new Sprigatito. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Well, given that Steelix is very rare to see, I'm going to send that. Some Onyx Candy. Okay. Next, come on. How many Dream Shards? 82, 689, not bad. So what do we have for us today? A Sirius, that's the neutral nature. Okay. Skill trigger inventory. Again, it's fine, nothing amazing. I don't know, I don't think I'll keep it. We'll see. Okay. Second Anniversary Fest. So we do know that this week, the first week, we have extra XP. Like I think it's 1.5 times the amount each night, and we also have 1.5 times the skill triggers. That's good. Also, 1 guaranteed hungry Pokemon. Now, this is going... Now, this is the last time I'm going to enjoy a 15% addition to my area bonus. Because now I will be over 250 area bonus overall. But that's great. All the way up to 40 on OGPP, nothing to scoff at. And I'm going to stay here for the first week. Now, that being said, my initial plan was to stay on OGPP for the first week so I could see Trico and Plusle and Minun, not necessarily to catch these two, unless they're hungry, but to keep raising my area bonus and see Trico and catch Trico. And Trico as well as Mudkip are very interesting. Very, very interesting. You might even call them groundbreaking. But we'll get to that later. Maybe in the next video. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Salads again. That's not great. I kind of want to use an EZZ ticket because I don't have enough honey. And I would much rather to do either... to make either curries or desserts this week. And then next week, it can be whatever. Anyway, before I go on another tangent, so the first week is meant to spend here on OGPP. For the second week, before we had the news about the actual stats for the new Pokemon, I wanted to go to Top Hollow so I could see both Torchic and Mudkip. That way I could see all of them during the event. However, after knowing what I know about Trico and Mudkip being the new MVPs of, well, definitely for the event, but overall for the game. And Torchic, not as much. I might go to Cyan Beach instead. That's my thought. Anyway. We have some candies to collect. And now... yeah, I don't have enough honey. And... what's my situation here? So I do need to get the EZZ ticket if I want to use it. And hopefully get something other than salads again. But I need some space. I wasn't prepared for that. My Beware is level 60. No rush there. My Venusaur is level 60. No rush there. My Golduck, I'm more than happy to let it get to level 60 on its own, because I don't think I will be using the candy boost on it. It's too high level, it's too expensive for Dream Shards, and the only thing that it will unlock at level 60 is more apples, which is it's nothing to scoff at, because it could save me potentially a space for another Pokemon. Like right now, I need both Golduck and Raichu, which is Mono Apple, for my dishes. Now I'm using Raichu here because Raichu has a favorite berry on OGPP. But on other islands, if I could do with only one, and potentially that would be Golduck, I could have a different Pokemon instead of that, instead of Raichu, and have more variety. So, what I'm trying to say, yeah, getting it to level 60 would be beneficial, but I'm also not in a hurry. So I'll be throwing my handy candy S at Cresselia. I'm hoarding Cresselia candies for the next, not mini candy boost, but for the big one that we should be having at the end of the year. No reason to rush, honestly. She does benefit more from leveling up because of her skill that generates berries, but it's okay, it's fine. Okay, we have the ticket. Let's see what we get. See, it's a different color Snorlax, but it's not shiny. Even the green one. Okay, desserts! Good. I can work with that. That means Beware is going back inside the box, and I'll be taking out Espeon. That's great, honestly. Not that it mattered if I got Curries instead, because it's the same team, but it's great because this week, like I said before, we have 1.5 times the skill trigger. Espeon is a skill Pokemon, So that works in our favor. Okay, Celia, 1 proc. After the weekend, I'm at a deficit of ingredients, which is funny to see. Very nice. I'm also going to use a good camp ticket on both weeks for the extra spawn, another hungry Pokemon, more dream shards, especially on on OGPP. Excuse me. Okay. Looking good. Time to bring in our Espeon. Now, Espeon would greatly benefit from getting to level 50. But I don't have a lot of Eevee candy at the moment. I know. Not something that you would expect to hear. But I don't see Eevee too often. Honestly, I'm grateful for whenever I get some candies from my friends. So this is... yeah, this is a new Sprigatito. Yeah, no reason to save it. But that's okay. Basic 2. Okay, what? Well, I can make some tea time corn scones. Why not? As long as I can make the stronger meal, I will definitely do that. There is a huge difference between this meal and the other one I usually make. I forget the name. The something smoothie. 35 ingredients versus 67. But thankfully we saved some ginger. My Cresselia is not really a ginger farmer. She's more of a cacao farmer. And I could, if I wanted to, I could bring over Charizard instead of Venusaur and Beware instead of my Raichu. And that would allow me to make this meal 3 times a day. But I will be lacking excuse me, in the apple department. Even if I swapped between Raichu and Golduck, it's still not enough apples. And the difference is fairly, like, even if I did some calculations, and if I had Golduck at level 60, like I said, it would generate enough apples. But then the difference, oddly enough, between this team and the other option would be just 100,000 overall, which doesn't get me to a new level, like a new rank or anything. So let's stick with this. It also allows me to... actually, it doesn't matter. No, yeah, it does. Never mind, thoughts. And we got our first dream gift. 400 diamonds. And now I have enough to get the bundle that will be released next week. So next week we'll have more bundles for the event. And specifically the large one excites me. Because the large one has some ultra biscuits, some great biscuits, but more importantly, it has one gold seed, one silver seed, and a large handy candy. The large one is something that you only get one of every 3 months if you are a premium player. And this one is equal to 100 candies. So that's a lot. Anyway, that's all for today. Until our next video, have a good one.